What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Air Force's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have its first possession of the game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Davis will throw. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working the big fella to the corner. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the tailback. He had all all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, what a move. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A designed run for the quarterback. Crosses the 35. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
With the catch, it's Bell. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll try the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fires left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his
touchdown Warriors! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll send the back in motion. The play action fake. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Breaks into the open. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. Davis looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. From the gun, looking for a man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes a connection. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. At the 35, he's loose. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Ford. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Davis will throw. He'll take the deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got a chance. He's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll go right with the read option on first down.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Falcons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Big fullback's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you push that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that's
trying to take it back. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Davis looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gives it on the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to fit.
Turning it on! And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Falcons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Falcons have this offense rolling. Goes to the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Webster. He wants it all. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but this...
Going for it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw, it's Webster. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you could talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.